This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. I love being here helping you with playing the guitar. In this video, we're going to jam together on 4 more songs working on the power chords that I introduced recently in the lesson series. So it's going to be super great. And when I say jam together, I mean you, me, and the band. So we're going to work on playing power chords while we're playing these songs. And of course, we'll be playing those over the band jam along track that I created for this video. So it's going to be super great. This video accompanies lesson 16 from my Chords and Harmony Books 1 and 2 method book. In that book, we're going to be on page 110. We're going to be playing songs 12, 13, 14, and 15. So it's going to be great. Now, because I introduced power chords previously, and we've done a lot with the bar chords, which have a similar way that we apply the chord shape to using it along the fretboard to play different chords. I'm not going to go over the chords, but I will walk us through how to play each of these songs. So be ready to jam when we do the jam along. So looking at number 12 there on page 110. With this one we start off with B5. Probably really familiar now that we've got that B at the 7th fret of the 6th string. So we're going to use the 6th string form for that one. So you got that B5. Then we go down to the A5, 2 frets lower, same form. We got the G5, 2 frets lower, and then F sharp 5, 1 fret lower. So it works really well with this one to just stay on the 6th string. B5, A5, G5, and F sharp 5. Now with the strumming, it's a little bit written out there, but you're going to have the B5, A5, G, and F sharp. Now when we're playing with the band, you'll hear it a little bit better there. But all down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, rest, down, 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 up, down, up. Now with this one, as I introduced in the last video, you can do these finger stops where we lift the pressure off from pushing the strings down, but don't lift our fingers off the strings. And it creates a little bit more percussive sound. For all the down quarter note values in those string patterns, that works really well. And then leave it down while you're doing the down up. So down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, rest, down, 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 up, down, up. So that's how number 12 works. Let's look at number 13. With number 13, we have that E on the 7th fret of the 5th string. So we got our 5th string form for that one. We got the E, and then we got the A back at that 5th fret of the 6th string. And then we got the B at the 7th fret of the 6th string. The rhythm here, again, controlling how much I'm letting things ring. You have down, 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 up. That's how that one will work. If we look at number 14, we've got C sharp 5, and you can play this down low or up high. If you play it down low, you get the C sharp at the 4th fret of the 5th string. Then the F sharp, you have F sharp at the 2nd fret of the 6th string, and G sharp at the 4th fret of the 6th string. So with that, you'd have down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. So that's how that one works. And with that one, if you'd like to play it higher, you can. You got a C sharp on the 6th string at the 9th fret. You got F sharp at the 9th fret on the 5th string, and G sharp at the 11th fret there on the 5th string. So you could have it there if you want to play it higher. So that's an option as well. Alright, so that's number 14. With number 15, we got B flat, E flat, and A flat. We're familiar with these chords. B flat being at the 6th fret of the 6th string, using that 6th string form. E flat at the 6th fret of the 5th string using the 5th string form, and then A flat being at the 4th fret of the 6th string. With this one, the string pattern is our down, down, up, down, up, and then there's a down. So down, down, up, down, down on the B flat. Same thing on the E flat and then back. And then you do it to the E flat. We go on to A flat 5. And we go back and forth in between those. So that's the first two lines, how that string pattern is going to work. When we get to the third line, we're doing this down, down, up, 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 down, up. So that sort of thing for those last two lines. When you get onto that last line, you're going to have a B flat 5 for one measure and an A flat 5 for one measure. You're going to want to switch to A flat 5 on that final up strum of the measure. So down, up, 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 down, up. So again, you'd have ready and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So I kind of had to slide into that E flat. Sorry, I grabbed the D and came up to it. But that's how that will work there at the end. So you're going to use that type thing for those last two measures. So yeah, with this one, there are a couple places with those repeats written in there. So you just want to watch for those simple little repeats because those parts will happen twice. So that's how that will work. A reminder that I am using my index finger to mute the higher strings, so that if I strum them accidentally, then all we get is a little bit more percussive sound instead of actual ringing through that'll sound wrong. So you can just sort of relax your index finger across them. It's not like playing a bar chord, but it's like letting them that index finger just mute those higher strings. Okay, it's going to be fun. We'll jam together on these 4 songs. Each one will happen at a slower tempo and a faster tempo, like usual. So you can start at that slower tempo and then try that faster tempo. It's going to be fun. Let's go ahead and jam together. Okay, fantastic. I hope you've been having fun with this, working on those power chords. Super fun playing power chords. As we continue with the lesson series, we'll be moving on to lesson 17 in the chords book. We're going to start working on add 9 chords, which are a really, really cool sound. So that's going to be super fun. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to check out more great content. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.